Nice to know my mic's muted. Woohoo. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This time I'm going to be discussing the importance of custom blueprints and weapon rarities in Cold War Zombies and just how your base mechanics work in terms of keeping you alive and killing zombies, right? So sort of an introduction to zombies. Again, I've done this kind of topic before, but since it is a free week, more or less, I think it's from the 2nd to the 9th on Xbox and PC. I don't know about PlayStation, I'm sure. You can try Cold War for free, right? Multiplayer and zombies. I think all the zombies actually. I'm not sure what you're. Well, Onslaught, obviously not. So the idea is, we have a couple new guys in the Blind Ops crew on PlayStation, and whoever is gonna want to try the game on Xbox, right? So basically, how it works is when you spawn into zombies on round-based or outbreak or anything for that matter, you spawn in with a loadout weapon you pick, right? So by default, it should be like the XM4 assault rifle, which is basically the M4 carbine, or carbine, sorry. And so like it'll like right now I just picked the base XM4, no blueprints, no funny attachments, nothing. It's just the base XM4, 30 round mag, 2.5 second reload time. It's like 750, 800 rounds per minute, decent accuracy, kind of below average damage, honestly. But yeah, so it's a basic rifle, right? The idea is you kill zombies and earn currency, both in points, which are just automatically just there, and then salvage, which you have to manually walk over and pick up. It's auto pickup. You don't have to hold square or nothing. It just auto picks up, and you click salvage and bring it to an arsenal location, which has a sound for it, so you can hear that, and you upgrade your weapon rarity. It goes from red to green to blue to purple to orange, or it's what is it? It's uncommon, common, rare, epic, legendary, I think it is, for the actual like names. And each of those add weapon modifier or damage modifier. So it's like from going from red, that's your flat 100% damage, right? And then green's maybe like 125% damage. Just so on and so on, right? I don't know the exact numbers, but that's the idea. Each rarity gets more damage multiplier and, better damage, more or less. The thing is if say you're walking around and you buy, here, I'll just start up a quick thing with the regular XM4, right? So regular XM4, let's jump into the machine. So I'm going to spawn with the base XM4, we should be good to go, right? No attachments, no modifiers, nothing. So it's going to be flat damage. We'll see what the damage is like per bullet. I can't see the damage numbers, but I can get a feel for the damage based on body shots and headshots, right? So we'll count the headshots and body shots on round 1 at least. Of course, the health for zombies changes as the rounds go up. But the thing is, your attachments dictate how your gun feels and performs. In terms of recoil, aim down sights time, movement speed, shooting move speed, aim down sights walking movement speed, like I said, reload time, your actual total ammo and your magazine ammo, like ammo per magazine, your recoil, your damage over range, your bullet velocity, your attachments affect every aspect of your gun, more or less. So here we go, we just chambered around. Just fired a 3-round burst. Just by holding the trigger, I didn't do anything fancy.
Marking waypoint coordinates.
Okay, that didn't help. The zombie on the way.
Destination marked.
It's about 5 bullets to the chest. Alright, let's see what about headshots. Okay, it's 2 bullets. I think I clipped him in the neck though, so we'll try another one. Nope. So you can see the importance of headshots just by the example, right? 5 bullets to the chest, but 2 to the head on round 1 with an XM4, right? So the idea is you want to go for headshots as best you can. There's 2 tips. One is just spam ADS, your aim down sights button, and then pull your joystick up a little bit to pull it to the head. Or what I usually do is I'll crouch, aim down sights, stand back up. Like I just got so used to that motion, I just do it pretty quick. there's a perk called Deadshot Daiquiri Daiquiri in this game, where it automatically aims for the head anytime you aim down sights. So just auto aimbot for the head. But basically, like I said, your attachments dictate about like how your weapons feel. They like all these different stats. And the thing is, so something like
team facility entrance should be just ahead.
So let's say something like the Barry 50 cal, right, or the M82. That gun, statistically speaking, has a pretty good kill per or time to kill, right? Because in terms of zombies, like no sniper like outdoes it in damage per second or per shot, or not per bullet, but like per like instance of firing. Like you can get more kills with the Barrett than you can other snipers in the same time frame, just because it's semi-auto and it's good damage and all that.
You are weak and pathetic. Marking waypoint coordinates.
1 second. Nephew. But the reason why something like the Barrett is so garbage in terms of zombies is because of the stats and handling. Even if you kit it out for like fastest aim down sights time, fastest movement speed, fastest, like just to speed it up, which is his biggest weakness, it still is the worst or one of the worst snipers or one of the worst guns in all the zombies right now. Like just how it is, like you're, and this is the same idea for. Okay, look, so right there, we grabbed a green MP5, right? So it's green by default, so it already has a bit of a damage multiplier. But now I'm gonna go to apply a custom blueprint. So now my MP5 has my custom blueprint, which has all my attachments I want on it. Biggest magazine, fastest reload, max damage, and bullet velocity and range. Good hip fire, laser, extra salvage and equipment resources from zombies, and it bumps up my movement speed. It my shooting move speed, like going from a regular gun without attachments or whatever random attachments the Waller box gives you to your custom blueprint. It's such a drastic change. It is like night and day difference. You can feel, like I can feel the difference between like, hold on, like I can feel the difference between this XM4, this base XM4 without attachments, and my custom XM4 I made. Right, I can feel the difference, and it's honestly kind of driving me nuts right now.
Move on my waypoint. Setting rally point. Marking waypoint coordinates.
Okay, last one's coming up the stairs. I gotta wait a sec. So you might be asking, how do you make a custom blueprint, and like what are the different options, right? Attachment options.
Move on my waypoint.
So how it works is when you're killing a zombie, when you go into your zombies menu, right? It puts you on play by default. So like that's your find public match, start solo, whatever. You tab 1 to the right with your R1 or R2 or whatever your button is, and that should be your customize your character class, critical class. So then your first option in that list would be your classes. So then you click X on that. So then you go to the very top, and that's your first custom class. And then it's just 3 options. You have your primary weapon, your field upgrade, and your attachment slots, or gunsmith. And the gunsmith, you can pick. By default, you can only pick 5 attachments for any weapon. You can't do all the max attachments or the max amount of attachments you can have on a gun until a little later. You have to you have to actually put in I'm getting distracted. You have to put time in and get crystals and put your weapon class up to level 3, and then you can have max attachments, extra damage, extra critical headshot damage.
Move on my waypoint. Setting rally point. Destination marked.
Anyway. So your attachment slots are optical. So you have optics of any kind, huge magnification zoom optics, low holographic sights, thermal sights. Maybe that'll help you if you're visually impaired and you have some vision left. Then you have muzzles. So it's the optic, muzzle, barrel, body, underbarrel, magazine, handle, stock. Right. So that's 8 total slots. Like I said, by default you can only pick 5 of them. The most influential slots, if you don't have all 8 available, like you don't have crystal upgrades into your like assault rifles, for example, your 5 most influential that I've seen have been your muzzle, barrel, body, magazine, and underbarrel. Your stock and handle are really the most like expendable slots. Like you don't really need those, and the optics too. Like you don't really need those either. But so the muzzle generally affects your equipment drop rate and recoil. Generally, and it can give you negative impacts on your bullet velocity, bullet range, or damage range. Your barrel generally increases your range of velocity at the expense of like movement speed, right? So it locks you down a bit more, but it depends on what barrel you go with. Every single barrel and muzzle and optic and all these different things, they all have different stats to them. So it's like you might have, let's say, I don't know, let's say like the first muzzle on the XM4 gives you increased vertical recoil control. So reality is that it makes your recoil a little like less like crazy, like vertically. But there's no downsides to it, right? So all it is just a positive of a bit more recoil, or a bit less recoil, like a bit more recoil control. But then the third muzzle is a suppressor. Well, you might wonder, why the hell would I want a suppressor in zombies? Well, it increases your equipment drop rate. So like every zombie you kill has a higher chance of dropping grenades and healing items, right? Or stun grenades or whatever. Or armor. Armor's great. Armor's a good thing. Get armor if you can. But the downsides being that suppressor decreases muzzle velocity and bullet range, if I remember right. Alright, so it's like a trade-off. It's like I can kill every zombie has a higher chance of more drops, but I have to probably lead my shots a little bit more, and I can't be as far away because my range of velocity are lowered. It's not like a drastic lowerment of like, oh my god, it feels like I'm lagging. It's like it definitely is a little noticeable. It depends on your weapon though. Like the AK-74U SMG has the highest bullet velocity among the SMGs. It's like 540. Was it 500? Is it 500 or 600 feet per second? I can't remember the exact number. But then you have something like the Milano, right? Has like lower velocity and lower fire rate, but it's bigger. I think it's bigger bullet damage. I might be wrong there. But the idea is like every gun has different bullet velocities, different recoil patterns, different stats, attachments. Like all these different stats affect your guns and your feel so much differently, right? So as far as like your attachments and rarity and all that stuff, it really dictates how your gun feels and performs. So like this XM4 is doing okay, right? It's not like crazy strong right now. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna swap to the MP5 that's green with my custom blueprint, where I have like the task force barrel, which gives me like 8 or 9 or 10 or whatever % damage increase on top of the green rarity damage increase. So already I already have a decent chunk of extra damage. Look at that. I heard three hits out of that burst.
Nature itself despises you. They're gone.
Anyway, so hope you guys enjoyed this sort of breakdown. I know it's longer, but I was trying to get gameplay and show examples at the same time. So if you guys do enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. I know it's repetitive, but it's YouTube, so I have to say it. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Discord, or do you have a Discord server? Links are in the About Me section on this channel, and I can't hit shit.
Setting rally point. Move on my
I have another C4. Blow it.
Need a hand here.
Well, shit.